Good evening, everyone. You're back with another edition of the Vault. Did he just fumble again? You're back with another edition of the Vault, as usual. You got your host here, Chadwick George, and my co-host Dennis. How we doing today, Dennis? Muted again. There
What's
you
up?
go.
What's up, everybody?
How we doing? And we got our special guest, Antoine. How we doing today?
We are the champions, baby.
This guy. We got another special guest, Arthur. How we doing today, brother?
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Good, brother, man. Good to have you on the show. Good to have you on the show as always, Antoine. Guys, we got a special edition of the Vault today. We're going over the NBA draft today. We'll be going through each team and what we feel like they should be doing with the pick, and we'll go through some players too, some of the prospects. Before we get all the way into it, I want to say congratulations to my Dodgers for getting to the World Series. It's always big. Antoine, since you wasn't on here last time, congratulations to your Lakers for winning the championship. I guess I owe you a congratulations. A happy ending.
Feels good.
With that being said, though, let's go and get into it. The first team on the clock with the first pick is Minnesota. Arthur, this is your guest. I want to hear you first, man. What do we feel like they should do with that first pick? And then if they do pick somebody, who do you think is going to get picked?
All right, so this is an easy no-brainer situation. Anthony Edwards has to be their pick. It can't be a point guard. And I know everybody's screaming about Obi Toppin, but I think that they need more guard play. And I think Anthony Edwards is the number one pick and the right number one pick for that team.
Isn't D'Angelo Russell their starting point guard?
That's their starting point guard.
All right. And what about you? Who you going with?
I actually believe they should trade the pick, to tell the truth. I think they have Russell at the point guard. I think they can get a lot for that first pick. Imagine if you can put together a deal to bring your player, a shooter like a Bradley Beal to Minnesota with them young players. Because they're trying to unload these contracts. Washington, Minnesota got room.
For sure. I can see that. What about you? Dennis?
I thought that they should make a trade. I think they should go ahead and pick up LaMelo Ball. That's what I thought that they should do. I think they should pick up LaMelo Ball.
How?
And I think they should just have both of them playing, two guards. We seen where Chris Paul and James Harden play guard ball like that. So why couldn't them two play guard ball?
First of all, that Chris Paul and James Harden situation didn't end too well, and that James Harden Russell Westbrook
they was in the conference championship.
That it didn't end too well, bro. If that was the case, we'd still be together.
But he did get injured.
Because wait, hold on. I got it. Before we start, let me let y'all know.
I'm not talking about
there's a Chris Paul hater in the building. Let me get that out the way.
I said it didn't
right.
end too well.
You are the Chris Paul hater.
I said it didn't end too well.
Yeah,
I said it didn't end too well.
Art is the Chris Paul hater.
And that Russell Westbrook situation didn't look too well at the end too. So
that didn't look too well at all. The Chris Paul situation looked better than the Russell Westbrook one did.
Way better.
You got a point.
So with the Chris Paul situation, let's not act like they weren't up 3-1 on the Warriors. And then when Chris Paul went down, the whole series turned around. I firmly believe if Chris Paul was in that game, especially Game 7 and Game 6 when he got injured, because they were beating the Warriors at that time. When Chris Paul went out, the game just got turned all the way around. If he was in that game, they would have won that series and they would have won that finals that year. Because the Cavaliers were not beating even one of those teams that year, regardless. So I know you're a Chris Paul hater, Arthur. I know you are. I know because I remember last time you said he didn't deserve to be in Hall of Fame. But look,
can I say this?
Go ahead.
The best season that he's had in a very long time was last season.
Yes, we agree.
Okay, but isn't that even more impressive at the age of 34, 35? He's still doing it.
I'm going to tell you why he had the best season that he's had in a long time. When you are dealing with a roster with most of the guys between the ages of 25 and 20, it's easy for him to be the man, the number one guy, the guy for everybody to cling to. Every other team, they already had a superstar. So now he had to balance who he was with being with another superstar. He even admitted himself that he's a pain in the behind. So if he can admit that he's a pain in the behind, and everybody else look at him like he's a jerk, and now he get in a team with a bunch of young dudes who look up to him like he uncle, I mean, of course he going to shine a little bit.
He shines, but look, wait. Let's not act like the guy just has been trash or something. Like, once again, the guy was the reason. I'm saying, but the guy was the reason why they were winning that series. It was clear once he went down in Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear.
The man.
No. I'm talking about that Warriors Rocket series. When he went down in Game 6, it was clear that he was the man. It was literally clear that he was the man in that series. Without him, that team crumbled. That's just the truth. Or you have to admit that. Without him, the team crumbled. You got to admit it. Every fact points to that.
Raven, what's going on? Irv, Goldie Hawkins, what's going on? Joshua Bailey, what's going on? Thank y'all for watching and everything.
All right, LeVar Ball.
Yeah, so with that, I don't think bringing in another young talent with Cat where he is in his career is the move for Minnesota to make.
Who says they're gonna keep Cat? We talking about Minnesota. Have they not gave up every?
They're not getting rid of. They're not getting rid of Cat.
Tell me something else. Have they not getting rid of every franchise big man they had?
After what, 12 years?
12 years was for Kevin. Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Love. They held on to him for 8 years. Kevin Garnett. They held on to him most of his career. They held on to their big man.
How long they had Cat?
Cat's on his 6 year now.
6 year, right?
Yeah. So I mean, you better hold on to Cat. That's your franchise player, and you brought Russell in to solidify that team. So if you brought Russell in and you got Cat, why would you get rid of Cat? That was the whole point of bringing Russell in to make Cat happy.
I've seen stranger things happen. Let me just say that. Okay.
I don't think any of these picks are like that super duper impact player.
It's
like
not
right off the bat.
It's not about that. This Minnesota team knows that they're not going anywhere next year. They know that they're not going anywhere next year. The best thing for them to do is capitalize off of star talent, try to raise them another young player through the cap. I guarantee you they're going to be in the lottery next year again. So they might as well be building in the draft and stop trading off picks.
You think Anthony Edwards is going to be a star? You lost me on that one.
I think Anthony Edwards has one of the biggest upsides of the draft. He can
one of them.
He can ball.
No, I gotta lie, you lost me on that one, man.
The best player in the draft is LaMelo Ball.
You lost me on that one too.
Let me say this. I think if Minnesota does this the right way, even if they get Anthony Edwards and they make a move in free agency, I think they could beat Denver. I think they're good enough to beat Denver.
No. I thought we were gonna have a serious conversation.
Yes, you don't. Okay,
absolutely not.
I'm not gonna say nothing, man. Y'all.
All right, real quick. Let me. So, what I think they should do with the pick, I feel truly and really that they need to trade down. I was talking to these guys before the show. They need to trade down. Reason being is they can get themselves a solid third option in this draft as far as such with trading back to a team with some players. You got the number one pick. Somebody's going to want it. Somebody wants LaMelo Ball. Somebody wants James Wiseman. Somebody wants Anthony Edwards. I'm not too high on this draft. I don't see anybody that sticks out to me as like, I got to have this player on my team. There's nobody in this draft to me. And that's just my feeling that I have to have this guy on my team. Only player that I would say that has a great upside, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Anthony Edwards. I think he has a good upside, but I don't think he'll ever be a star in the league. I think he's going to be Andrew Wiggins. That's just as simple as that. 18-point game. Look, it's not bad. 18 points per game and a solid role player. And he's never going to be a star. I just don't see anybody in this draft being that guy in this draft. James Wiseman has a good upside, but I just don't know about the kid yet because I didn't see too much of the guy. But I mean, from what I've seen of him, he's a good big man. He's fundamental. He can shoot. It's fun to watch, but we'll see though. I gotta look at the guy.
Yeah, open the box.
No, no. So you say you see James Wiseman being good in this draft?
I don't see him being good. I said he has an upside. Don't see him being good.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know where he's going to go because I don't think that Golden State is going to keep that number.
We'll talk about that next. I don't think they're taking a pick. Nor do they value. They don't value big man. We were just talking about that. They don't value.
That's kind of not true because they really was going all in. They went all in on a couple big men. It just didn't work out.
Oh my God! They don't value big man though. They truly don't value big man to the point that you would think that they do. Let's be honest here.
I can see Golden State selecting Wiseman, athletic big that can run the floor.
That's what I said. I thought he'd be a perfect piece for them. And he's cheap right now.
I just don't see it.
Look what they did with Festus Ezeli.
Can I tell you what I think they might do?
Yeah, you can tell. We gonna go to State now.
I think I don't think that the Joel Embiid for the second round for that second pick is not under or is not outside of their radar.
That's out the window.
Now, whether we accept it or not is different, but I don't think that's outside of their realm of thinking. I don't think.
So let me get this straight. You think that the Sixers are going to get the number 2 pick and
no? I said I don't think it's outside of the realm of Golden State thinking to offer the number 2 pick for Joel Embiid.
Oh, they can offer anything they want.
Yeah, you can offer. I can offer you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might take it. I might take it.
So we're on the Warriors, right? I think it's a consensus. I think it's a consensus that everybody feels like they're gonna trade the pick. I don't see them picking anybody, and especially if you heard Steph already said he wants a little bit more help. He's not gonna get any immediate help from anybody in this draft. Once again, because I go back to my point, I don't think there's anybody in this draft that's gonna help that team.
It is one kid that I think that can really help them, but I know they're not going to draft him.
Who's that?
Trey Jones from Duke. I think he can come in. I think he can come in, and I think he can be a good backup, a really good back.
That's a second round pick. That's a second round pick, buddy.
No. He's talking about a late pick. He ain't talking about
you know. I don't think that.
Okay, yeah. A late pick, yes, absolutely.
Listen, here's what I'm thinking. I know for a fact that they're going to trade that pick. So if they trade that pick, they're going to get a pick in return. And I'm looking at another guard that can help them ball. Now, I think that Trey may be that guard that can help them get into the game and really be consistent without Curry being in the game, without him always having to play on the ball. Because believe it or not, they really go point guard by committee. They don't have a consistent point guard.
So we have to realize that this is the Warriors we're talking about here. They have the best front office. No offense to you guys over there at the Lakers, but
I think San Antonio got a little better front office.
I don't think they do, man. The way that the Warriors draft, the way that the Warriors built their teams, and the way they were able to convince them. Don't get me wrong. No offense to Pop and San Antonio Spurs. They find players and they make them in the gold. I respect that always. But the way you're able to draft, you drafted 3 Hall of Famers in a row. 3 Hall of Famers in a row. You picked up one of them. Another Hall of Famer, and won 2 rings with the guy. And you picked up Barnes, who stinks. But I mean, hey, he's
saying Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. That's what he just said.
It's a bad bro. Wait. Don't make me go down this. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame. I don't want to go down this rant right now, though. The Basketball Hall of Fame is a joke, complete joke.
All right,
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. That was pure luck. I will listen. Curry,
Draymond Green being luck was luck.
Draymond Green was pure luck.
Well, he was a defender.
Curry was pure luck in more ways.
Curry was luck too because Curry.
Wait. How was Curry?
Curry was hurt his first.
For one, the fact
Curry
No,
was
the
hurt his
fact that
first
Minnesota
year.
selected back-to-back point guards over Curry.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes.
Flynn
That's
and
not luck though, but that's not luck.
that was
That's not
Minnesota
luck.
No,
fault.
that's luck on the Warriors' part that he fell to them.
But
Oh, I thought you were saying his game.
I don't think that's
luck.
really
No, I
luck
thought
on
you
the
were talking about his
Warriors'
game.
part.
Those
I'll take
early,
that right.
those
I thought you
early,
was talking about their game. My bad.
Listen,
no, but the game, those early ankle injuries almost derailed his
yeah, those
career.
ankle injuries
Yeah.
is bad, bro.
And
they
it seemed
almost
like as soon as he
traded him.
switched sneakers, when he
Remember,
went
they
from
almost
Nike to Under Armour, the
no,
ankle
but remember, they almost traded Curry.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
but
They
they
was
wait,
gonna,
how
they was
we
gonna make Monte Ellis the guy, and they was gonna trade Curry because of those injuries.
right.
wait?
But they,
How are we
but they
calling
didn't.
this luck though, fellas? That's not luck. We got to think about it here.
That's luck.
Just think. No, just think about it. Johnny Flynn was a highly touted college recruit at Syracuse. Everyone loved the kid. Everyone was saying he was the next big star. That's not luck.
But he had some injuries that was career ending.
But what I'm saying, no, that guy was going to be trash anyway, regardless. But
you
scouts
put Rubio and
Scouts
Flynn
didn't.
back-to-back.
Once again,
Yeah, that's what I said. I said the same thing when I seen it. I was like, why would you not go after Steph Curry if you got the back?
once again, Ricky Rubio is a 6'5" point guard, and overseas the guy looked amazing and looked great in every single game he played in. That's just scouting.
And
What's
overseas, they said he was the next Steve Kerr.
Overseas, also too.
They don't always translate.
They don't.
Of course it does. I mean, look at all the overseas players that come over. But you might have that player. You got to take that chance with these overseas players because you might have a Luka, you might have a Porzingis, you might have those type players. So you got to take that chance. So they took that chance. I'm not going to say that's luck that he fell here. That's poor scouting.
Or you might get a Darko. What's his name? Darko, man. What was the boy name?
Darko Milicic.
Yeah.
That was just a terrible pick by them, period. Because there's no way that you don't select Carmelo Anthony. If any other franchise would have picked Carmelo number 2, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
But they made up for it when they went and got Sheed Wallace and won the championship.
That was the same year. They already had Sheed.
No, they ain't have Sheed. They traded for Sheed.
They beat
during
the
the break. Sheed got traded to the
they
Hawks. Listen to the story.
She got before that draft.
No. This was in the middle of this year. She got traded to the Atlanta Hawks, right? He played one game with the Atlanta Hawks, then got traded from the Atlanta Hawks to Detroit.
You a season off.
No, he said he got traded that season. He said he got traded that season. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was the middle of the season.
But she was on the roster during that draft.
I thought she was already on the roster though.
No,
She was.
They were supposed to. I'm telling y'all, he wasn't. You'll go look.
He said you'll see. Like
I had to look the shit up because I couldn't believe it. I was like, why did they not draft Melo? I'm like, what was in not drafting Melo?
That's a Larry Brown thing. Larry Brown just don't like young.
Larry Brown wasn't even there yet.
But I will say
Brown got
this.
there the next year.
I will say this. Tayshaun Prince made a huge jump, and it saved they behind for not getting Melo.
Yeah, he did. Defensively, that's what I'm talking about with Draymond. Draymond defensively
that saved their behind. So it made it seem like that Carmelo thing was swept under the rug because Tayshaun Prince really balled. If Tayshaun Prince didn't come out of nowhere, they would have went under.
So are we going with at number 2? They Golden State?
I don't think they have I don't think they're gonna have a pick. I think they're trading a pick. So
they're just gonna put trade at number 2?
Yeah. I'm putting trade there because I think they're gonna trade for another superstar, but I'm just gonna put trade there for right now.
We're gonna put down trade. Yeah. Number 1, we all agree is gonna be the boy from Georgia, Anthony Edwards.
You guys agree? I don't.
I said LaMelo Ball, but the people looked at me like I was crazy. So number 3,
we got Charlotte.
Number 3, I think that's going to be LaMelo Ball.
I agree with LaMelo right there.
Even though I don't think he should go there, but I think that's going to be the pick.
I definitely think LaMelo's going there right there at that.
Yeah, he's going there.
Wait. What team is it?
The Charlotte
Hornets.
No, Michael Jordan ain't that good in drafting. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey man,
he ain't that good in drafting. That ain't gonna happen.
He just picked up.
Honestly, no. I'm messing with him though. He got the and me and Art talked about this last year. He got the bull. Oh my gosh, now I can't think of his name.
Who?
Washington.
Oh, I'm about to say PJ. Yeah, PJ is the only good pick that he's had.
That's what I said. He got the bull PJ Washington. Me and Art was talking about this last year. He got the bull PJ Washington. I think Terry Rozier is a solid corner.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the team has good picks. I mean, Miles Bridges can ball. I mean, PJ Washington, he can ball.
Right.
Malik Monk was a dumb pick. I don't know what made them think Malik Monk was going to be.
But I think if they do get the LaMelo, I think Malik Monk will finally progress.
I think Malik Monk reminds me of Bobby Jackson. You remember Bobby Jackson?
Oh my gosh, not Bobby Jackson, 24 points off the bench for Sacramento.
Bobby Jackson
that's not Malik Monk.
Bobby Jackson was great off the bench, but he was not a starter.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think when I compare Malik Monk, because I'm a UK alum, I watched the guy play. I didn't think it was a good pick. I didn't think it was a good pick, but what I compared him to was a off-brand J.R. Smith when he was in his prime. If he actually doesn't stop shooting and actually drives the ball, because Malik Monk can drive the ball, he just feels the need to shoot there all the damn time, which still does not make sense to me because he can drive the ball. If you watch his high school highlights, you watch in college, the guy can drive the ball.
They tried to make him a spot-up shooter.
That's the thing about it. He's not. That's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. He can, and just like he can shoot in your face. Like I saw the guy do amazing things, but the guy can drive the ball. Let the man free roam drive that ball because that's what he can do. If you give him that roam, I think he can average at least 15 points a game, at least off the bench.
I believe you. But
this is where James Wiseman come off the board.
Number three, you think we get see?
But see, here's what I believe too. Now, remember, I have to agree because Den said that Charlotte sucks when it comes to the draft. I don't think. Listen, I think they should get LaMelo Ball, but if Golden State pass up on Wiseman, Charlotte might be dumb enough to go get Wiseman instead of getting LaMelo, and I can see that happening.
So ain't no way that they're both still on the board at pick 3. Who's going 1 and 2 if those two is there at 3 and 4?
Well, we said the word. I said the words are trading back, and then you guys had Anthony Edwards there, but I don't think he's going to get picked there. I think they're going to trade back too. But if I am to pick anybody, it's going to be Anthony Edwards because that's what they need. They don't need another point guard or anything.
Yeah, so if you pick Anthony Edwards with the first pick, who's the second pick? Even if Golden State trades that pick, who's picking?
It depends who it goes to. That's the only thing about it. I think
I don't know what they would offer, but
I got a team that I think.
Go ahead. The team that I think is going to make the offer for Golden State, which I don't know what they're going to offer, maybe some more draft picks, would be the Knicks.
No.
Yeah, but they don't have anything to trade.
Yeah,
I said they ain't got nothing to trade.
Well, they do have the type of big man that Golden State has used before.
Julius Randle?
No, not Julius Randle.
I'm about to say that's one that's like right in there.
Because the other kid, what's his name? The
one that had the highest field goal percentage in NBA history.
He can ball, but I like him, and I like him.
That's about Robinson.
But he's not going to make that right. He's not going to be trade bait for them. I can see something that's a real big shocker. It may not happen. It may be a big fantasy, but imagine, the Greek Freak being offered to Golden State because he doesn't want to resign next year.
That's really.
I don't think that's the fantasy. I kind of think that's legit. Like,
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I don't think it's a fantasy. I think they might have to give up a little something more than just that number 2.
I mean, they got some young players to offload. They got Jordan Poole. They gotta.
It would have to be Clay in the pick.
Right. I think it's gonna have to be Clay in the pick.
They're not, bro. You gotta think about it. Giannis is not gonna resign back there. He's not. You gotta get something for it. You have to get something for him.
They got Clay.
To be honest with y'all, I think that what's the name is expendable. Green is expendable.
He is expendable.
Green. That'd be the biggest robbery since Shaq going to
You guys have to, bro. But look, listen. Understand that these guys are not going to get anything if they don't trade him. Like they're not going to get anything. They're going to leave empty-handed. So you have to take that. You have to take that number 2 pick. You have to take a player. That's what I'm saying. They're going to get them young players, and they're going to probably give them Draymond. You have to take that and be happy.
But back to my point. Who's going number 1 and 2? If you're saying that Wiseman and LaMelo Ball is going to be 3 and 4, so next to Anthony Edwards going first, who's going second?
if the Bucks have the pick, if the Bucks actually get that pick, and they do that, I think they do pick Wiseman there. They're just gonna get a big man. I think they're gonna get Wiseman.
Why would they go get Wiseman?
Why wouldn't they?
I don't see the Bucks doing that.
Why wouldn't they? Just think about it. Why?
They're gonna do what they're gonna do what a lot of other teams did. They're gonna rock out with their star and just hope that he signed back. So listen, don't forget they had the best record in the league back-to-back seasons. Now,
yeah, I mean, and where did they get him?
Yeah,
where did they get him?
I don't see Golden State having. I don't see that happening.
But where did that get them with that best record?
Yeah, but what's Wiseman going to get them? Another lottery pick next year?
That's fine. Rebuild. It's rebuild time.
It's rebuild time.
It's rebuild time, but you need to get rid of Middleton first.
But you're not. But look, you have to understand, you're not going to win a championship with the team you have right now. It's just a simple fact. You're right. I agree with you 100%. But you're not going to win a championship with the team that you have right now either. Even with Giannis on that team, he's not going to get over that hump with that team right now. There's no knock on the guy, but it's just not going to happen. We have to realize that it's just not happening. If it would have happened this year.
I'm gonna tell you something that
look trash against the Heat.
So
trash against the Heat.
I'm gonna throw something out there. It might be unlikely, but I listen to sports radio no matter what city I fly to. And I just came from Denver last month, and I don't see where Michael Porter Jr. actually fits with this current team. I think he could be a trade piece for a team that's looking for somebody who, like, because he's going to be in that Harden area where it's okay, what can we do with him? We can't sign him back with these other guys if he starts to explode at that six-man position. So he's a valuable piece for them to get.
So what if he started? Why couldn't he start?
Porter Jr.
Over who?
What if Paul Millsap gonna leave?
Paul Millsap.
Yeah, he started, man. I said, did you see what Paul Millsap just did this whole season?
But look who we're talking about. We're talking about Denver. They got Jokic. They got Murray.
It was Jokic, Millsap, Murray.
But they got. What I'm saying is, it's the cap reasons. It's not the skill reasons. It's not the play. It's the cap. Can they sign back all them guys right now? His ceiling is super duper out of this world. Michael Porter Jr.
It is, but see, stuff like that is the reason why I see Denver taking a downfall.
You think so?
Because of those decisions like that.
I mean, no, they do good though.
I believe that they need a tough piece to come help them.
That's what I'm saying.
Get over the top. I believe
that a player like Michael Porter Jr. to get a tough piece like that.
Paul Millsap contract is up this year.
Yeah, he's unrestricted free
agent. He's already out.
All right, so why would I care? Michael Porter is already my 4 guy.
He's my 4. He's my 4 already.
So why would I trade my 4? He's under a rookie contract.
But did you watch the playoffs?
Sir, it doesn't matter.
I think y'all missed my point. It's not enough, just like OKC. It's not enough balls to go around.
Who's the small 4 for Denver?
Listen to what I'm saying. This is not about talent. We know they got the talent.
Jeremy Grant.
Harden, when he started to like really explode, you can't. It's not enough balls for Westbrook, Harden, and Durant. It's not enough balls for Murray, Jokic, and Michael Porter. So you got to take the one piece.
Well, Murray don't. Wait. This Murray that we seen in the bubble. Don't get me wrong. This ain't the Murray that we get all season.
That's actually that is the Murray.
I think we don't take a huge step forward next season.
We may get that. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I not only do I watch basketball, I also had this motherfucker in my fantasy too. This Murray that you got in the bubble, you ain't getting that Murray all season. The Murray you getting all season, I think he averaged about 18.
But I think that was his coming out party.
If that's his coming out party, I'm with you. All right,
100%.
Wait a minute.
26 from him next season.
The guy puts up big playoff numbers every season, though. It's not like it's just
about the
playoffs. I'm talking about during the season. I said during the season.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this is coming. I mean, like, once again, Joe, I think Jamal Murray he's gonna be a 24, 25 point per game average. In the regular season.
I think that's
Michael Porter has to realize he's gonna only average 19 points, 20 points.
Damn. We talked about it before. We talked about it before we came on. We totally forgot about it. with the Golden State angles. The whole thing with Golden State possibly wanting Bradley Beal. We forgot about that.
I didn't forget about Bradley Beal, for sure.
We forgot about that. That's a possibility too for them to get that Washington to get that second pick
and get Bradley Beal.
And Bradley Beal over to now. You got to send Draymond in the pick for Bradley Beal.
Oh, you probably got some Wiggins.
All right, so here's
they'll take Wiggins too.
Here's what's happening with the Washington situation. This is what I've been hearing on sports radio. This is what I've been hearing with everybody on YouTube. They're trying to package him, and they're trying to package
John Wall. Wall.
They're trying to package the point guard, and they're trying to package him together.
Because
the dummies, listen, the idiots signed him to a 4-year, $160 million deal before he was finished the other contract.
That's the Ryan Howard deal.
So they're trying to package Wall and him together so that they can get rid of both contracts. Ain't
so
nobody
who can pull both of them in at the same time?
The only team that can do it is the Lakers.
The Lakers?
No, but seriously though, who got cash under their cap?
That's literally the Lakers.
The Lakers.
So you don't think? So seriously, you don't think that you can take the first pick and D'Angelo Russell and Timothy Washington for Wall and Bill?
Oh, why would I do that when D'Angelo Russell is a scorer?
I was about to say I wouldn't trade Wall. I wouldn't trade Wall.
Bradley Bill is too.
Yeah, he is, but once again,
nobody cares. Cares.
He's gonna be a career trade piece. I'm sorry.
D'Angelo
Russell.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. They want the world for Bradley Beal. They literally want the world for Bradley Beal. But if you say, I'll take Wall's bad contract and Bradley Beal, all of a sudden you can get peanuts.
Right.
Because it frees up $240 million.
That's a luxury tax right there.
So we all have right now at the moment, from what I'm hearing, if they were to pick Anthony Edwards, 2, I know we have different ones. I had James Wiseman going to the Bucks. I think Giannis is going to go to the Warriors. I got James Wiseman going to the Bucks, and in 3. I know me and Arthur had LaMelo.
Right.
This guy sucks.
Another thing too, the Clippers made everybody on their roster available other than Kawhi.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna trade everybody though. That's just them fucking trying to clear house, and they're just a little sad right now. You got to work with them. Let's go to Chicago though, Shot City, the Windy City. Last year's pick was Kobe White. Yeah, last year's pick was Kobe White.
Good pick.
It was real good pick.
Good pick.
So Kobe White was last year's pick. So off the board right now we have Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and James Wiseman. You still got an Obi Toppin. You still got a Danny Avdija. That's the
pick right there. Obi Toppin is the pick.
No, Danny Avdija is the pick.
I think Danny Avdija is the pick. That's what I was gonna go with. But
it all depends on what
they don't pick an Obi too though.
What are they going to do with shooting guard? What's the shooting guard name?
Who?
Levine.
Zach LaVine.
All right, here's what's going to happen, and I'm gonna tell y'all how this is going to be. Here's how they're going to play this, or they want to play this. All right, Avdija is
6'9".
He's a point forward.
Yep, 6'9", 220, point forward.
What they want to do is they want to make him the point forward, and let Kobe and Levine play wings.
He's getting traded.
I don't think he's getting traded. I know he wants out, but I don't think he's getting traded. Now, I've heard some other dumb talk because I listen to Sixers sports radio, which is the dumbest thing you could ever do because all of it is crazy. But anybody who listens to Sixers talk radio, they hear crazy trades. So they're talking about Al Horford for Levine and 2 second-round draft picks. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I don't think that. I don't think the Bulls are that.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you say Al Horford was going somewhere? Bye. See,
I don't think the Bills are that stupid.
The reason why I say that though, Art, they signed him to that crazy contract. Like, what is you doing?
But you got to understand something. Al Horford doesn't work in this system. That doesn't mean he can't.
He doesn't.
No, I didn't say that he couldn't ball. What I said was, we could have what we paid for Al Horford. We could have went and got 2-3 pieces.
All right, it's a movable contract, though.
All right, let me make this quick point real quick. 3 years ago, literally 3 years ago, Al Horford was considered an undersized big. In this NBA, Al Horford is the perfect center for any team coming up.
Houston.
That's what I was thinking too. Houston. But who do you want from Houston? I don't want nobody on Houston.
Well, you know what they're going to do. They're going to try to dump us. Give us Westbrook.
What you want to do? You want to get Al Covington back? You want to get Covington back?
No. I'll take a pick. Give me a pick.
I'll take a. But they don't have.
No. But you got to get. They got to send some money back.
Listen,
I forgot you can send money. Send me some money.
They traded all their picks when they got Russell, so they don't have any picks.
They don't have any picks yet.
They don't have no. Or the Clippers don't have no picks.
4 years.
So those teams want picks.
That team. This is why the GM from Houston left. That team is done.
He fucked them up.
No, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
D'Antoni did that.
But look what you just said on the reverse side. Who got picks to make moves? OKC got picks.
OKC got picks to make moves. Boston got a lot of picks.
They can move up in the draft with those picks.
I don't think
Boston need a good big man.
Boston needs a big
definitely need a good big man.
I think Boston is looking at Wiseman too.
You
telling me Boston makes the trade with Golden State to go get Wiseman?
What are they giving up?
Boston gives up Gordon Hayward.
Why you
the Warriors aren't taking Gordon Hayward.
Boston gives up Gordon Hayward.
No, the Warriors are not taking Gordon Hayward. Absolutely.
Not to be off the subject though, but did you got some kind of app on that you making that voice?
What?
No, that might be my microphone. Hold up.
You sound like Mad Dog off of Martin.
Yeah, hold up. Let me.
You sound like old boy for 8 man. Oh well, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is this? But you got another team too that could possibly trade their pick to get something.
I'll sound now. Sound better.
The 19 pick. Don't the 19 pick belong to Brooklyn?
Yeah. Brooklyn don't need no picks either. I think Brooklyn.
That's what I'm saying.
Brooklyn is looking for a legit wing guy.
Yep.
So you might be looking at like a 3-way kind of situation where a couple teams get picks to get somebody over.
They don't need their pick.
I could see them trading that pick to Houston to bring back the 3-and-D guy over.
Who, Covington?
To Brooklyn. Yeah.
That could be a good move.
That's a good move for them. Because they looking at the trade Covington, not Covington. They looking to trade Karis LeVert, Dinwiddie. They looking to make moves for Paul George.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: the Sixers need to be looking at LeVert, and they need to be looking at Dinwiddie right now.
LeVert is gonna be a star.
If they want to trade, Jared Allen, please come on.
They're going to trade Jared Allen. They don't want him on the team anymore. He just clogs the floor up.
I don't
think he comes to the Sixers though. He's a starter.
Jared Allen can ball.
He can.
Yeah, but see, he don't fit Brooklyn because they
What about Jared Allen in Golden State?
No, he's not a number. He's not.
No, he don't fit Golden State.
Pick. I don't think he fixed their scheme. The guy can't shoot.
No, but they don't need him to shoot.
Yeah, but you got to at least be able to shoot.
I thought about Karl Anthony Towns going to the Celtics.
You got to be able to shoot.
How many jump shots did Festus Ezeli make during that championship run, that first one?
You got to be able to, but he wasn't, bro. He was there for 5 to 10 minutes. JaVale McGee still hit some mid range. You got to be able to hit at least 2 to 3 mid ranges because you got to keep him honest.
You got to keep him honest. Too, but I think he's going to get traded as well.
Who? Karis LeVert?
No, McGee.
Oh yeah, JaVale McGee is a good. He's a good.
I like him.
He get you a good 10 and 10.
Real quick,
they're trying to pull another star, so he's going to be trade bait.
So real quick, who do we have Chicago picking right here?
I got them going for
Obi. I got Obi.
I got Danny.
Danny who?
Avadija. We're gonna go with my boy from overseas, the point
from Israel.
But I don't think he's gonna work out though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
He might not.
I think he's gonna suck.
I think he is too, but that's who they're gonna go with though.
He ain't got the love of Luka. Luka had that love overseas.
No, actually, it's not that. I just don't think you have to be a different mind to be in the NBA versus the European League.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember too, he don't got a good jump shot. He got a very average jump shot.
He does.
You ain't got no jump shot. You come from overseas.
Everything over here is different than overseas. The travel is different.
Yeah.
The expectation is different.
Well, you could eliminate the travel because they in the bubble at least one more year.
You think so? I think they're back in the stadiums next year.
Nah, they in the bubble because they canceled the All-Star weekend.
They already saying that they losing too much money. It's about money with them.
All right, so look, we're moving on.
To be honest with you,
we're moving on to Cleveland.
I think the next year they go back to regular stadiums. I think they do the bubble one more year because it's a half a season, and then the next year they go back to regular stadium.
Okay, so if we going to go to the number 5 pick, right?
Cleveland here. We're going to Cleveland.
I think
with your boy Darius Garland, who I gotta admit you did have me looking at him all season.
What about Isaac Okoro?
They've been talking about him a lot.
I think then he goes at 5.
But here's what I also feel like too. So Cleveland tried this dumb thing. They tried to put Garland and they tried to put what's the other kid together?
Colin Sexton.
Yeah, I didn't think that worked.
No, it didn't at all.
But Garland can really ball. What if Cleveland tries to offer Garland and their pick to Charlotte for LaMelo Ball?
Sounds like it might happen because we all know Michael Jordan messes up on drafts. So sounds like it might happen. I know Michael Jordan. If watching this, he gonna give me the run.
I think they're gonna trade. I think they're gonna trade Colin Sexton, more than they will Darius Garland. Colin they're both off and on, but Colin just doesn't. Sometimes he's on the court, he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Like it doesn't look like he knows how to play basketball at times. It's very weird watching a kid play at times, which is funny, to be honest. But if Cleveland is going to do anything, I think they're going to get Obi on this pick. I know you had him on the last pick, and I think they're going to get Obi on this pick right here. So I got Obi going 5.
Okay, that's not a bad pick though. That's a really good pick. That's the safe pick.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a safe pick. Now, if I'm giving you a pick that I want to see them trade Colin Sexton, and I want to see them get Tyrese Maxey from Kentucky. That's just me.
I think Tyrese Maxey is the best scorer in the draft.
I think he is, exactly. They need somebody who's going to be able to score at will, and I think Maxey is a person that can score at will.
Maxey reminds me. But he can shoot.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going Obi on this pick.
He's not going to get picked in the top 10, though.
He's not going to be top 10, though.
He'll be top 15.
That boy can ball. Like I tell you, he can ball.
He'll be a sleeper pick, but he's not a top 10.
All right, so what about Atlanta Hawks? What y'all think gonna happen with the Atlanta Hawks?
They fuck it up. Listen, I love my cousin to death, but he wasn't the pick there.
I think Tyrese Halliburton is the best pick for them.
It's funny that you say that. I was thinking about Tyrese right there. I know you had Isaac Okoro last pick for him. For our last pick. I got Isaac Okoro right here for this pick.
Why when they got Collins?
I don't.
And they got Capella.
No, they have to right, but look.
I think they're both gone.
I think they should be gone.
I think Capella's gonna be gone for one. They have Collins, yes, but Isaac Okoro is gonna. I think he'll go right here. I think Collins. I think Capella's gonna end up being gone though. I think he's gonna be gone.
They're gonna be involved in a lot of trades because Collins. I think now Collins is a definite piece that I can see mixing up with Golden State.
Okay.
I can see Collins with Golden State. He's got that game that will fit with them.
That's
true because he can shoot and he can stretch the floor.
And he can run the floor.
Yep.
Catching lobs the whole 9. That's a perfect place for a guy like him. But I hear they're big on bringing KCP here.
Okay. Nah.
No,
Please,
that's what they're talking about on the radio, and it's
please,
like
I
they
need
want to bring him
people.
home.
Listen, I need people to stop trying to buy into the hype when somebody wins a chip. KCP is average.
Oh, he's very
Average.
average. He's very average.
And they got too many good players on that team to really bother with him. The problem is that nobody's over 25 on that roster, and like the real players are like 21, 22 years old. They
Which
got
is
a lot.
probably the reason they want to bring a guy like him in because he's a veteran.
He's not nobody that's worth listening to.
He's not. Yeah, I'm about to say not at all. I would
They
listen to
can't stop. They can't.
KCP
They can't
talk to
stop
me. I wouldn't
talking
listen to
about
that
it.
guy.
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you what one of the biggest problems with Atlanta is. They got too many guys that play the same position because DeAndre Hunter can ball, but Cam Reddish can ball too. And if they're not trying to figure out how they can work together, especially with them really being 3 men and not 4, they got problems.
Lil Cuz is out of here because he don't fit with this squad. I'm just saying, like I love him to death, but like you said, too many guys in the same position.
Kevin Horter, they had him playing a 2, but he's really a 3.
And
they
Hunter is their guy. Hunter is the guy they should focus more attention on.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to say he's going to be, but he has Kawhi Leonard traits, if that makes sense.
You talking about Hunter?
Yeah, I'm talking about DeAndre
Hunter. Yeah, I like DeAndre Hunter. I liked him in college.
He's not
Virginia.
Kawhi, but he got Kawhi traits.
I think if they let the kid play and he develops a little bit, I think he'd be good. Absolutely.
The thing I like about him, he doesn't play too fast.
No,
he doesn't. Nobody speeds him up. Yeah. Hunter plays at like a nice calm pace.
He plays at his own tempo.
That mid range gonna be big for him.
And for his age, the defense that he plays is big.
Mm-hmm. I like him.
Yeah, but I think that Halliburton may be the best pick for them. Even though I like Killian Hayes, but Halliburton.
Who did they get last year? They got Hunter and they got somebody else.
They got Hunter and Reddish last year.
Cam Reddish, that's right. The guy that I hated at Duke. There we go.
I
don't like Cam Reddish. I think he can be good. He can be a good scorer, but I don't think he ever will. I think he could be a great scorer, but just don't think he ever will. No.
I think a guy like Cam, a team full of youngins, is not for him.
Nah, he need an OG. He need an OG.
That's what I'm saying. He fits better with a team where somebody can like school him, put him in positions to win and knock down shots. Because he can knock down shots.
But it's not just about knocking down shots. I look at Cam Reddish and I say, yo, he could be Carmelo. He could really be Carmelo.
I'm not going to disagree with that because he is a pure scorer. I feel like he can be at least. But I just don't think he's ever going to put it all together.
I'm gonna say I honestly think it's gonna be a lot of shakeups in the top 10 as far as teams moving.
Yeah. But
who y'all said y'all had at going to the Hawks?
But the Hawk, I got Halliburton going to him because he can play the 2 and
Tyrese.
He can play the point.
Okay.
But he can play the 2 and he can play the point. And what it does is it allows Trey to just be a scorer and not be a facilitator.
I think it's kind of a fucked up place for them right there because the best players available at this point in the draft are small forwards and point guards.
This is a point guard heavy draft. This is a real
positions they don't need in the lottery. That's what I'm saying. I think they trade this pick.
Now Maxey might be a good fit.
I better say I'm thinking right now, and
Maxey might be a good fit.
I think Maxey might be good here.
But look at so they got Trae Young listed as 6'3". He is not 6'3".
He's not 6'3".
We the same height.
He's about 6'1", 6'2", 100.
And Maxey's listed as 6'2". He's not. I've seen the guy in real life. I met the guy. I'm 6'2". He's like 6 foot, 6'1", if anything.
Yeah. So that's a small backcourt. But these dudes can ball. And
they can score.
If they start scoring, but you got to remember, this is what Cleveland was thinking with Garland and Sexton. And this might not work. But I will say Trey and Maxey together might be a problem. It might, but I think they're going to go with the safe pick. They might go with Halliburton. He's 6'6", 6'5". He can play the point. He can play the two. It'll get Trey the ball, and Trey can just do his thing. He don't got to worry about facility.
I think they take the kid from USC. I can't pronounce his name right.
Oh, you talking about
Onika
Kungu.
And the reason why I say they take that pick because they're going to move on from John Collins. They're going to trade him.
I think was it a Kongu? I think he might go to the Wizards.
Yeah, they said they got him going to the Wizards at 9.
With that 9.
Yeah.
Because what's the kid? The kid from Japan, from the Wizards? That boy can ball.
Oh yeah, you talking about Rue? How I can't. I don't pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
Another sexy piece that they got that a lot of people want is the one they got from San Antonio last year. What's his name? Beatrins or the shooter? Bertans.
Yeah, but
so if they try down there, he's a guy that a contender would want.
Yeah, he's a guy that like a Lakers, a Clippers, even a Milwaukee may want. Like
Milwaukee would be perfect for him.
Yeah, Milwaukee would be perfect for him.
Yeah, perfect for him. So a lot of these teams up top in the first, 12 picks, they got players that they can move that other teams will want. John Collins or Bertans, things like that, so they can make some moves to make some things happen. Because I don't think a lot of these players stay in their positions. A lot of these teams can stay in their positions.
That's true. You're right about that.
We're gonna move on to Detroit real quick, fellas. Excuse me. Who we got Detroit going here?
Killian Hayes. I got Killian Hayes too.
I got Killian Hayes.
You got who?
Isaac Okoro.
I thought we had Isaac going to the Cavs.
I had Obi going there.
You got Obi going to the Cavs?
I got Okoro going to the Cavs, but you had Obi going to the Cavs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I ain't have Obi going to the Cavs. I got Obi going to the Knicks. They need some excitement over there.
I got Obi going to the Knicks too, though.
They need some excitement over there.
I don't think that's gonna give them any excitement. I don't think the kid's gonna be. Let me be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna be good. I don't think he's gonna be good. I think if he goes to the Knicks, he's gonna look like because they're gonna end up releasing Kevin Knox or trading the guy. And I think he's gonna end up like Kevin Knox. That's the bad thing about it.
Obi got the potential to be Derek Williams. Y'all remember Derek Williams that went to the and then went to Minnesota?
Trash.
Yeah.
He looked good in college, and then when he got to the NBA, he sucked.
And that's what I think is going to happen because I don't think the guy's going to be good.
I think he's going to be
Denzel Valentine.
That's even worse.
I think the best that he's going to be is the boy that used to play with Atlanta, the dunk contest bull. What's his name? Josh
Smith? No, I don't think he's going to be even that good. I don't think he's even going to be that guy. Josh Smith's going to score 18 points a game. I don't think he's going to be that good.
I think he's
block shots and run the floor.
Right. Yeah, I think he's going to be a 9 point per. I think he's going to be a 9 points per game player.
That was like Josh Smith was a bum
right?
though.
We on Detroit, right?
Say Josh Smith was a bum.
We on Detroit?
He was good for 5 years. That's it.
Yeah, we were.
I'm gonna tell you, this next pick is getting traded.
The Detroit pick getting traded or the Knicks?
No, the Knicks pick is going to get traded.
Why? For who?
They should be trading up though.
No, but the Knicks is trying to pull in a superstar. They're trying to pull in a Westbrook or somebody like that. They're going to have to give a pick plus some players to get that player. And they've been talking about Westbrook or Chris Paul.
That's true.
So I don't think they make that pick. I think that pick goes to either OKC or it goes to
Houston.
They're going to get their guy, and Houston's trying to get rid of Westbrook. And of course, Chris Paul is going to move, but I don't think Chris Paul is going to want to go to the Knicks.
That's gonna be new. You seeing you're gonna see Tom Thibodeau with Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you get an older Derrick Rose. That's what he get.
I think this pick get traded. I don't even think the Knicks take this pick. Okay. Now, if this was a top 5, I would say something different. But number 8, I think they're feeling like, we need some excitement here in the Garden. They're trying to get a team in the Garden with some excitement right now. And who better than Westbrook to bring that excitement to the Garden?
I I think they want a Westbrook, but I think they better off with just playing this game through the draft.
I think they are too.
Letting RJ.
Do you want me to take you to your car now, or do you want to ride?
What you say?
Go ahead, bro. You good?
Oh, somebody else online.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
they should let RJ develop. I mean, not they should let him develop his game. Stop trying to throw too many pieces around. I mean, find Obi Toppin would fit that system. So that means they got a 4, they got a 3. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna work. You are a rational thinking man. We're talking about James Dolan.
No, I agree with
that.
you.
That is the only reason why it's not going to work.
Listen, don't think I don't disagree with you. I agree with you that they should play their cards through the draft. But the Knicks are going to do something stupid.
James Dolan he's gonna put all that money into Westbrook.
But
all his capital into Westbrook.
They got a new front office now that is very smart.
Yeah, but is he going to let them do their jobs? He's never let guys do their jobs.
Listen, I think Dolan is the dumbest owner in the league.
He's the dumbest owner in any league.
No, because his hockey teams is playing. but I think he's the dumbest owner in the NBA. And you're right. He's going to blow up their team. He's going to get Westbrook. He's going to trade all his assets. And then he's going to suck for 5 years straight.
I agree to say that. Westbrook ain't the answer.
He is
Westbrook definitely not the answer.
They don't need an answer. They need somebody to get them to the playoffs.
So if I was the Knicks, I would try to go get Antetokounmpo.
That's not gonna happen.
They're not getting Giannis. They don't have enough to get Giannis.
They don't have a sexy enough place for Giannis to go. That's what it is.
Is sexy.
No, but listen, what I'm saying. James Dolan is not the type of owner that make good decisions. He's about money. So in his mind, I'm thinking for him, Westbrook jerseys sell a lot of money. I can make a lot. He's not gonna make a smart decision.
I mean, regardless, Giannis would
smart decision.
Well, no, Giannis' jersey would sell out there. They just don't have enough for Giannis.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have enough for Giannis. They don't have nothing for Giannis.
They don't have anything. Not even that pick. If I'm looking at that laughing. I say if I'm looking at that, I'm like, what are you gonna send me? That pick and Kevin Knox? I don't want that.
It's not enough.
So what else do you go get? Not unless you go try to go get Chris Paul.
I think they just pick somebody here, man.
Chris Paul or Westbrook right there. That's one of them is going to happen with the Knicks.
But I'll say Chris Paul MVP. Chris Paul, by the way. But I would say Chris Paul. Chris Paul just got a nothing team in OKC to the playoffs.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, Chris Paul got respect around the league. Is that agreeable?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
OKC is not going to disrespect him like that and send him to the Knicks.
They might.
I don't see that happening.
They might. Look. They might. The Rockets. Look. The Rockets did that. The Rockets did that on purpose. They sent them to the Rock. I mean, they sent them to the Thunder, thinking that was going to be the worst team in the league. That's literally what the Rockets did.
They almost beat the Rockets.
That's what I'm saying. But that's literally what the Rockets, in their mind, it was like, I'm gonna send this guy here. It's gonna be the worst team. He's gonna suffer.
Chris Paul deserved the MVP, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that. He deserved the MVP.
Chris Paul is me playing with the godfather of his child next season.
Who's that, Melo?
No, he's gonna be with the Lakers.
Oh, come on, man. I'm tired of that.
It's a possibility.
I mean, and if it does happen, it is what it is. LeBron always get all the help.
I mean, no one's permitted anybody else from getting help.
Listen, I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan. Everybody always say that though. There's only one superstar that I can ever remember that won without any kind of star help.
Listen, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. But
you need to start coming on here with those segments that you be writing down, man.
LeBron gets too much help. Yeah. He can't win without at least 2 other All-Stars on his team.
Hey man, if it happens, I mean, I'm a Laker fan, so bring whatever to bring us champions. I don't give a damn about LeBron.
I'm about to say, I mean, once again, though, he makes a great point. It's literally only been probably one star that's literally won without another superstar, and it's the dream.
People try to throw Dirk in there. Dirk won with the all-defensive player on his team, and Tyson Chandler. He made the all-defensive first team that season.
Yeah,
Olajuwon didn't have an all-star. He didn't have an all-defensive.
That's not the way.
NBA. A future NBA. He didn't have nothing when he won except for a lot of great veteran role players. And he had a rookie Cassell in the second year, Robert Horry. But only other player I could think of that did it with next to nothing was Rick Barry back in in the 70s days. He was the only all-star in that team, but in this NBA here, you need multiple stars, man.
What about Olajuwon?
Not that Olajuwon did it without any other all-star.
He had no help. He had no all-star on his team.
Yeah, he had help now, but he didn't.
No, he had help. He didn't have an all-star on the team. That's what we said already.
The best thing about him, he had dogs. He had Mario Ellie.
Oh yeah.
He had Otis Thorpe. He had dogs, but they was not by far any NBA teams. No all-star, no nothing. Other than that, everybody else had a Batman, a Robin, a Joker, even.
Hey, not to be not to be messing up this NBA draft talk that we have, but anybody seen Andy Dalton? That's all I want. Anybody seen Andy Dalton?
I don't pay attention to the Cowboys.
I don't. Teams that got ties and shit shouldn't talk about stuff like that.
Anybody?
That's all I'm saying. Whether I lose or win this game, I'm still in front of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Look, Dennis. I would say something, but here. Look. Let me explain something to you. He can't help that Zeke has fumbled twice. He can't help that Michael Gallup dropped a wide open touchdown in the end zone. He can't help that. He can't. No. He can't help that Drake Kirkpatrick literally just got a pass interference away with it for a pick. Like you didn't see all that stuff there. No, hold on. He cannot help any of that right there. Like that's just as simple as that. Zeke fumbled 2 times. I want you to look. I'm gonna go over. Zeke fumbled twice. Drake Kirkpatrick literally just got away with a blatant pass interference for an interception, and then Michael Gallup before the half dropped a wide open, beautiful pass in his hands. It just popped out. I know.
Can I go now? Let me say that though. Let me say this. I've seen everything that you saw. My issue with especially
Zach Martin is gone.
Everybody, listen. Everybody
is gone. Really?
No, listen.
Bring it up.
Let me get this real quick. Every team and every other player get the benefit of the doubt with all those excuses. But the minute you say Carson Wentz has lost 2 All-Pro linemen, all his starting receivers, he got backups to backups on the offensive line, and players drop passes. Nobody want to hear that. Carson Wentz is just trash.
Dennis is a person that listens to me every time. He knows that I defend Carson Wentz no matter what.
And I'm a Cowboys fan that will sit here and tell you I don't think Carson Wentz is trash.
Yeah, you are. I do have to agree with that.
Once again,
we the only 2 people that we know of that defend each other quarterback.
But you know me. Listen, I played quarterback for a long time, so
that's a pass interference right there. I hope you guys are watching.
Listen, I'm partial to the black quarterback. It's crazy how even after missing a week, that Dak Prescott is still the leader in passing yards in the NFL right now.
Because he's a dog.
He was having an MVP type season. I hate the Cowboys. I hate to see any player go down, especially a player who didn't get his money. I hate to see that.
I hate to see that. But Zach Martin's gone. This one fumbled. We had 2 drop touchdown passes yesterday, man. In the breadbasket on Hightower, and fucking Miles turned the wrong direction and then had to spin back around. That's 2 touchdown passes that was dropped yesterday.
And none of that's Carson Wentz's fault.
We're not saying it is. Once again, like I said, every single week, if you listen to me, I always defend Carson Wentz. But I'm also watching
Carson Wentz because every game is close and he playing with nobody.
He's playing with a bucket of chicken, like I always say. He's playing with a bucket of chicken. But as I said, though, this still does not take away from this game that all that stuff that happened this game, I can't blame Andy Dalton for all of it. He has played like crap, but I can't blame all of it. Once again, I can't sit here and say, oh, he's the reason why Zeke fumbled 2 times. I can't sit here and say he's the reason why Michael Gallup dropped the touchdown. Like
Andy Dalton is playing like Andy Dalton has always played. And unfortunately, he has some bad breaks because that shit. If not for those drop passes, if not for those fumbles, they win.
It'd be a different game.
Yeah.
Look, Kyler Murray just scored again. This shit is over.
Unfortunately, I don't have no sympathy for that type of shit because we've been looking at our receivers drop the ball at record pace for the past 2 seasons.
I just only thing that I say about that is this.
We gonna win this division at 8-8. I ain't worried about it.
The only thing I say about
we gonna beat y'all twice.
Oh, that's tough.
We gonna beat y'all
You gonna
twice.
what?
We gonna beat the Giants twice.
I think that the Cowboys gonna win this week coming up on Sunday. I say they beat the Washington football team.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they will. You're right.
I think they beat the Washington football team.
They need to trade that man too. They're gonna fuck his career up.
Yo, that's right. Yo, oh my, yo, because you feel like I feel about black quarterbacks.
Trade Dwayne Haskins, y'all fucking.
Of course they need to trade the guy. They don't give him a fair chance. They didn't give him a fair shake.
Right.
No,
So
they never get the
They
black
the second quarterback. They do that shit too. Rest in peace, RG3.
You put one player, you put one wide receiver around the guy. You expect the guy to make goals. Like, he has literally one player. He has one player on his offense.
No. They benched him for fucking Rex Grossman. They did the same shit to McNabb.
McNabb was done before he got
Rex Grossman was the better. They said Rex Grossman was the better quarterback. That's what they said.
Shit, he might have been. McNabb was throwing ducks in Philly.
I mean, he was throwing 2 ducks in Philly.
Well, Michael Vick wasn't. Don't look like it.
Well, no, I mean, towards the end of his career in Philadelphia, they got Macklin and Deshaun Jackson. I'm talking about through the whole career.
Oh yeah.
Besides the TO season.
That one.
But he was hurt
runner up
after
in MVP. Runner up in MVP that season when he had a receiver.
No, he was co-MVP. He was co-MVP with Steve McNair.
No,
that's Steve McNair and Peyton Manning. I'm tripping.
I think Damian Tomlinson won the MVP that year, and McNabb was second to him.
Yeah. No, I think McNabb was the co-MVP because he was on the cover of Madden, and the cover of Madden was always
MVP. No, that was Peyton Manning. Yeah, he threw that 49 touchdowns that year.
Yeah, he don't have no MVPs.
Only time he got close was the year Rich Gannon won it. Was the year he got close.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm an Eagle fan. My man got robbed out of the MVP in 2017. I know he got hurt with a couple games left in the season, but he was the MVP front runner when he won. They gave that shit to Tom Brady.
I'm glad they did give Tom because we got the Super Bowl. Brady got the MVP. We got the Super Bowl. I traded him.
But he deserved MVP that season.
All right. Let's get back on.
Let's get back on track. Where was we at? We was on the Wizards because
we had the Knicks.
No, we was on the Wizards.
We on the Wizards. You said the Knicks traded they pick.
I think they traded for a superstar.
So we on the Wizards then. I got the Wizards getting that boy from USC I was talking about. Yankee. Well, I forgot his name. I'm gonna call him Double O. When he get the league, his name is Double O.
I think the Wizards get 2 picks in the lottery. Because I'm telling you, Golden State is they're gonna find another star to send over there with them, and I think Bradley Beal might be that move.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Phoenix.
I have no idea.
It's a team that's hot. I mean, hot.
They got the boy Devin.
Sadiq Bey might be the pick here.
I'm going with Devin Vassell.
You sure you're going with who? Devin Vassell?
Devin Vassell, yeah.
I like Sadiq Bey.
I'm actually going with Precious Achiku.
You going with Precious?
Yes, sir.
I can't go with no motherfucker named Precious.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Let Precious do it.
Precious is these. You didn't see that boy ball at Memphis?
I can't go to no motherfucker named Precious.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right, let's go San Antonio.
Spurs going to get Aaron Naismith.
Talking about the shooting guard for Vanderbilt, correct?
Yeah.
No, I think they go Patrick Williams.
And now he is shoo-in for the Naismith Hall of Fame, so.
All right, buddy.
Because his last name.
I think they go small forward here and go with Patrick Williams.
From Florida State. Yeah. I'm actually going with Tyrese Maxey on this pick right here.
You going with Tyrese Maxey? Okay.
Yes, sir. They need a score.
I thought he went earlier.
No, I didn't. I said that would be a good pick for them, but I didn't. That was for the Cleveland, but I ended up giving Obi there. I'm going with Tyrese Maxey here. They need a score. I think San Antonio picks him up. Let's go to 12 Sacramento.
Who you got?
Oh man, I think they go small forward here.
Sacramento go small forward?
I think they're not gonna go point guard.
I think this is what I think happened. I think they end up trading Buddy Hill.
Yeah, they're gonna trade Buddy Hill for sure.
Yeah, I think that's so who though?
I actually have them going Aaron Naismith, regardless.
Okay.
Damn, who they move Buddy to?
I don't know who they're gonna move him to.
Buddy to come to the Sixers.
That'll be a
But
good
I think
pickup.
Buddy is I want to win now. But and I hate to always say this, but because
it's the playoffs yet, how he gonna say I want to win now?
Because he's tired of losing and being on losing teams, so he wants to win now. He's like,
get with the playoff team and get them past the hump. Come on to the Sixers.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, buddy. You guys can't get out.
Who the Sixers gonna give up for him though?
Al Horford.
You guys can't even get out the first round. You guys stink. I'm playing.
I'm in this next pick. I'm a reach for the next pick.
All right, go ahead and reach. Next pick is the New Orleans Pelicans.
Drew Holiday is gonna go. They're gonna trade Drew Holiday. They've been trying to trade him. I think they go Cole Anthony.
Okay, I don't think that's a reach. I actually like that pick. I don't think that's a reach at all. Cole Anthony from North Carolina. There, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Dennis?
So you think they're gonna trade Drew Holiday?
Yeah, they're trying. They've been trying to trade Drew Holiday for a while. They've been trying
to trade him for a while.
I don't know. I'll take that trade. I'll take Drew back. I'll take Drew back.
You guys should never gave him up
for fucking Nerlens Noel.
I told you that was some bad shit. Then didn't I tell you that?
That guy's absolutely
ain't gonna tell me. Then they ain't gonna tell me. Yo, Wiggins and Parker is the next big thing. So I said, fuck it. Maybe we're going to get one of them.
No. I actually thought Jabari Parker was about to be the shit. I thought he was going to be
I never in my life thought Jabari was going to be good, just like I never thought Jahlil Okafor was going to be good.
I like Jahlil Okafor as a backup center.
I like him as a backup center, too. That's why I said that's a person
you got to remember
got for like $5 million a year, Jahlil Okafor, and Boris
Instead of remember, guys, Jahlil Okafor wasn't meant to be a backup center. They said he was better than Karl Anthony Towns coming out of college. So for you to gain that and say that,
sometimes you gotta realize what people are. You have developed.
No, of course, and I get that. But I'm saying
like right now, if somebody go get DeMarcus Cousins right now, DeMarcus Cousins is a backup center.
Oh, absolutely, he's a backup. He's definitely a backup. He's not.
He's a backup center. But then you never know. He may go back to old DeMarcus Cousins form and start balling.
If he's healthy, he can. If he stay healthy, he can.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Then what? Does he deserve a max contract that he never got? Does he deserve that?
Best thing is if he comes back on that minimum contract and balls out, he will get the max that following season.
I wouldn't dare if I'm any team. If I'm any team, I wouldn't dare give him a max.
You wouldn't give him a max contract?
I've never. I have a fear that he might get injured.
Not 200. Yeah, not 200 million. About 70 to 90. That Nicholas Bethune shit. If he comes back and give you 20 and 10 and stays injury free for a year. Because what is he, 28? 29?
No, you gotta be older than that.
DeMarcus Cousins is 20. I think he's like 29 if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking now though.
Yeah, he's not that old.
He's 30.
Another motherfucker that y'all passed up in the draft.
That was the one that hurt our team for that's the one put a dent in our team for like 5 years. Be honest with you.
Yep.
I mean,
the funny thing is y'all tried to make up for it by drafting a Kentucky big man, and you kept missing on him.
I'm gonna tell you where y'all had a player, and y'all traded him to get a washed injury player. When y'all sent Vucevic and got Bynum,
yep,
that fucked y'all up too, because Vucevic turned out to be a nice little piece.
He's a nice piece for sure.
And Bynum here's the thing about 2 or 3 games in the Sixers on the floor.
Here's the thing about that: you don't need Bynum if you didn't draft what's the boy name from Ohio State?
Evan Turner.
If you didn't draft Evan Turner, you got Boogie Cousins. You don't need Bynum. See, the whole thing everybody kept saying was Boogie Cousins was a problem, and he got an attitude problem. He wouldn't have been an attitude problem under Doug Collins.
Well, Philadelphia always fall for the okie doke because they did the same thing with Warren Sapp. They passed up on him because of
don't talk
the problem.
About that. I said
Randy
that on the radio
Moss,
show
they passed
yesterday.
up Randy Moss because of that. Oh, he's a problem. He's this and that. Y'all passed up a lot of talent because of so-called problems.
So, yeah, like we're not good at developing talent. We're good at solving problems. Okay, let's solve a problem
temporarily.
All right, let's go with Boston next.
What do you mean temporarily? What problem didn't we solve?
Y'all don't solve no long-term problems.
We solved Michael Vick.
Temporary fix.
Temporary.
No, it wasn't temporarily. You see him fighting dogs anymore?
Jail did that
But
to him, though.
he balled for a season and a half before his job.
He was at the end of his career.
He was. That's true.
But that was a Band-Aid. It wasn't stitches.
Yeah.
I don't think you was going to get stitches out of a guy that's 30 years old.
No,
Fair
but what I'm
enough.
saying, that's a temporary fix. You said that Michael Vick, like he was the end all be all. That was a temporary fix.
Well, I'm just saying he never went back to doing my thing when I say fixed. Like they never went back to doing the bad stuff that they was doing.
No, I mean, shit, of course not. Who the fuck want to go back to prison?
There are some people out there that will. I'm not.
All right, we go to Boston. We go to Boston. Boston next. Boston next.
Kiera Lewis Jr.
I hope that's a big man that can move.
It's a point guard.
Negative.
That's the pick right there.
Negative. I think they are guard happy in Boston.
They are guard heavy.
I think they are guard heavy in Boston. They need a big man that can move.
The next
they need one that can fly around.
The next big man available. I mean, because everything else after this point is point guard, small forward. You got Jalen Smith. You got Isaiah Stewart.
You know what? You know what Boston to do right here? Fuck the whole draft up. They go get Cole right here. Fuck the whole draft up.
Cole warmer for them.
Who? Ain't nobody pick Cole. Ain't nobody get Cole yet.
Yeah, we did.
I picked Cole.
We picked Cole for New
Where
Orleans.
y'all got Cole at?
I picked Cole for New Orleans. I said Drew Holiday going to get traded.
Oh yeah, you did say that with New Orleans. You did.
I actually didn't have my pick right here because I didn't have Anuku from USC getting picked. This is the reason why I have him dropping here.
I can't wait till we get to my pick because Orlando. I have no idea.
Their team needs is so weird. It's very weird, but they need a point guard, I will say. So I got to give them a point guard or a shooting guard. You know what I think they're going to do here? I'm giving them RJ Hampton. I'm giving these guys RJ Hampton. Mm-hmm. I think RJ would be a nice piece to add there for them.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
All right, we're going to go to Portland.
Portland Trail Blazers. A team that I just think needs a little bit more heart.
I think they can use some center. They use some center help.
I don't think they do. I don't think they need center. They got They got two of them already.
I don't think Whiteside going to sign back there.
Is Whiteside under? I thought he had one more year.
Do we?
Yeah, I think he got one more year.
Oh, I thought he was a free agent.
He might be. I mean, I thought he had one more year. And
they could go get DeMarcus Cousins since this is just the backup center.
Hassan Whiteside is an unrestricted free agent.
Okay, so yeah, all right, never mind. So they have the other guy, what's his name, Newark, and then it's just him by himself. So they definitely could use a backup center right here.
That would be a lot of like recycled stuff for Portland. You got DeMarcus Cousins, you got Carmelo Anthony.
I think they draft young at that position.
At the shooting small forward position?
I think Carmelo Anthony resigns there. He likes it in Portland.
Yeah. I mean, when somebody actually show you their appreciation, you sit there and you be like, "Oh, you know what? I like it here." They actually appreciate Melo in Portland. Like,
yeah, I don't think people got him going and playing with other contenders. I think he stays there because they the ones that signed him and put him back on the court. And he played good with Dame and them. He played well with them.
And they love him.
Yeah.
They treat him like the fucking superstar vet that he is. You know what I mean? Even though he's coming off the bench, they still treat him like a superstar vet.
So,
but I think Portland go Jalen Smith here.
Okay, I'm going with Patrick Williams right here because I didn't have a guy getting picked. I think Patrick Williams gets picked up here.
That's another small forward?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I ain't mad at that.
You got Minnesota again on the clock.
They fuck it up.
We said they had Anthony Edwards already, so they picking on this one.
I think this is where Tyrese Maxey go.
So you have Maxey here. They got Cat, they got Anthony Edwards now, they got D'Angelo Russell.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need to add either a power forward that can stretch the floor or a small forward. I'm gonna actually go with Robert Woodford here from Woodyard, Mississippi State.
We on Minnesota. 18.
Minnesota 17.
Oh wow.
My first pick. Oh, Minnesota 17. Yeah.
17.
So I got him going there.
Minnesota got 2 picks in the top 20.
Yep.
They might dish both picks up.
I got Robert Wood here, right here. Robert Wood the second from Mississippi State.
They might just dish both picks up.
They possibly
and I got Jalen Smith there.
All right, let's go to Dallas.
I think they trade this pick.
The Dallas Mavericks trade that late ass pick at number 19.
They're trying to bring in veteran help with Luka and Kristaps. I don't think a rookie helps them next season.
But they got a young team. They all in their 20s.
Yeah, that's why I think they're going to try to bring in some veteran help. I forgot who they were just talking about that the Mavericks wanted to go in on to bring in.
They're both from overseas?
No. It's somebody in the league they wanted to try to trade for.
What's his name? Aleskich? Poliska? I don't know. I ain't know his city name.
All right, hold on. Are we on Brooklyn's pick?
We on Dallas.
Dallas still. I got them trading the pick, so I'm not gonna say who they're trading for. So
number 20, the Heat got the pick, don't they?
Yes, sir. But we're on Brooklyn. But this is 18 right now. We're on 19 right now with Brooklyn now. I don't think Brooklyn's gonna make this pick either. I think they're gonna. No, I lied. They've went too many drafts now without picking anybody in the first round. They're gonna pick somebody. I feel like they have to pick somebody.
If they pick somebody, I might have to go Patrick Williams.
Okay. So since they're gonna trade, I think they're gonna end up trading Jared Allen. I think they're gonna end up giving. I mean, and DeAndre Jordan's not on the team anymore, if I'm not mistaken. If he is, this is his last year. If he is,
okay.
But he's not gonna play a lot. I think they're gonna get It's between two players to me. I think they're either gonna get Isaiah Stewart from Washington, or they're gonna get Vernon Carey just to replace him, Jared Allen. But I feel like Vernon Carey would be the pick here.
Vernon Carey goes 19.
I see them trading the pick, honestly.
But I see them trading the pick more than likely, though. That's what I would say.
All right, who you got your beloved Heat getting?
My beloved Heat.
I got them selecting the Duke point guard, Trey Jones here.
We're not picking Trey Jones that high. We're not dumb.
First of all, just because you get a Duke guy don't make you dumb, man. Here you go, man, with the Duke hate.
No. I wasn't saying that, but we will never pick a guy that can barely get his own shot. Like, that's just never going to happen.
You know, this might be the point in the draft, too, where they might move that pick as well.
Oh, no, we might. This might be the point that we do, and I think we are going to trade it. But if I'm going to pick a player right here off of team needs, if I'm going to pick a player, because Goran Dragic, you got to remember, is a free agent now.
He signs back.
I think he does, but let's just say hypothetically he doesn't, and we're just playing for the draft.
He goes to Boston.
I don't think he goes to Boston.
On a cheap deal.
So I'm picking. I'm picking up Nico Manning from Arizona.
Point guard.
Yes, sir.
That ain't a bad pick.
No.
I just want to know who y'all got from my Sixers.
Somebody
they got the Sixers getting Trey Jones.
Somebody foreign that's not going to contribute.
No, what you calling one the bad pick? Darko Dario Sargic. Sargic wasn't bad, but Sargic was more of a defender, and he didn't take advantage of the game.
He said somebody foreign that can't defend.
Because I know he's talking about.
I think is Dario a free agent?
Is who?
Dario.
No, not that I know of.
Dario can't be a free agent.
So what's happening first? The draft or free agency this year?
Draft.
I thought they was at the same time. Shit. Yeah.
I know they said something about changing it up or doing something along them lines.
Draft is first.
Okay. And that's in a couple weeks, right?
So me looking at Philly's needs and
everything except for center.
I think we get Trey Jones, and we need a good backup point guard.
I think Philly is actually going to end up because you guys do need a backup point guard. I don't think you guys are going to get Trey Jones. I think you're going to get Theo Madeline, overseas player from Asvel.
Well, Doc is a good coach, but he doesn't have a history of keeping these late picks.
He doesn't. That's why I said. I mean, it's a possibility he trades, but I think they get Theo Madeline. They're gonna get the 6'5" point guard.
What does he usually do with the late pick?
Trade him.
For what? What does he usually get? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Pieces. Players.
So he might trade and get his son. That's what you're trying to say?
What I'm saying, no, maybe you have to put in this pick to get rid of Horford's contract.
Yeah, that could go.
All right, we got Denver.
That could go. I ain't got nothing against Horford. I think Horford is a great player. He go in the Hall of Fame.
All right, we got Denver.
Denver takes a foreign player too. Somebody that we don't even know about right now.
I don't know. I think Denver too loaded. I don't know if they can get anybody else.
They're gonna pick a draft and stash guy.
They done did that for a couple of years and they got him somewhere now.
It's their formula.
I think right here they're gonna actually, because we were talking about the guy, I think they're gonna pick Cassius Winston right here.
Yeah?
No.
That's who the Sixers should get. Cassius Winston.
They pick Cassius Winston because they need a good backup that can actually score. He's a little inconsistent.
They get Cassius Winston, dog. They load him.
If you give Cassius Winston some work, the guy's gonna be really, really good. I think this is Cassius Winston right here.
I think if they don't pick a draft and stash guy, and they have to go with somebody, I think they're gonna go ahead and pick up a backup center, Isaiah Stewart.
Possible. Because Mason's not a bad pick.
Plumlee is Plumlee, man. He's a great energy guy, but they got a knack for late draft picks though, man, to make shit happen.
Right.
They got a knack, so I see them doing something good at that position.
So we'll be on now, the Bucks. No, we on the Jazz.
We on the Jazz.
Yeah, the Jazz. They
Josh
got
Green.
that. A lot of people got the Jazz getting your boy Trey Jones though.
No,
are you guys really that high on Trey Jones?
Yeah, and Trey Jones is actually higher on this draft prospect thing than Cassius Winston is.
I know what I'm saying, but are you guys really that high on this guy?
I think he's a basic point guard.
He's a Duke point guard, basically. They're not going to amount to too much of anything.
They need a lot. I'm not going to say they need a lot. Let me not say they need a lot. They need something on this team to help Donovan Mitchell at times where he needs that second option. I don't think Trey Jones is the pick here. I don't think it's a smart pick. Let me say that at least.
What about Xavier Tillman?
Possibly. I can see that. I actually have them diving a little bit deep in the draft. It's not too far deep, but I have them diving deep and getting Cassius Stanley.
Another Cassius?
Yeah, I'm getting Cassius Stanley from Duke. I got him getting Cassius Stanley.
Okay.
All right, next pick is Milwaukee.
The Milwaukee Bucks. They get Xavier Tillman.
I think this is actually the Warriors pick.
I don't think they make this pick.
You say you're thinking what?
I don't think they make this pick.
I think this is the Warriors pick right here. So if it's the Warriors pick, oh my God, Andy Dalton is getting obliterated.
They're not getting Giannis, man.
Yeah, they are, man.
If the Warriors get Giannis, what does that say for your beloved Heat?
I mean, hey, we're look. If we don't get Giannis, we're getting another star. Though it might not be this year; it'll be next year.
Y'all getting as another All-Star?
Oh,
Chris Middleton.
No, we're not. We were never traded for Chris Middleton.
Y'all getting Chris Middleton.
He moves too slow. He'll slow down our game. He moves too slow.
Nah,
man.
you know how the Pat Riley system go. You may have been trash with somebody else, but you're gonna learn how to work over here.
Yes, true. That is his system.
Pat Riley is not going to trade the house for Giannis. That's not his style.
It's not his style, but I don't think he's gonna. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Shit, he didn't trade the house for Jimmy Butler. He got Jimmy Butler on the cheap deal.
Here's the thing, though. We have to remember this about Pat Riley. We have to remember this just about in general. I keep saying that Giannis is literally on his way out. Like, they have to get something for the guy. So if I'm them, I'm going to take anything they give. And if I'm the Heat, this is my team and me talking, I'm trading our first-round pick this year. I'm trading our first-round pick next year. I'm trading Tyler Hero, and I'm trading Kendrick Nunn. Get off my team for Giannis. It's simple as that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're gonna have to give up both the Splash Brothers.
They're not going to want Duncan.
You have to give up the young Splash Brothers.
They're not going to want Duncan. They're going to want the guy that actually was the first team All Rookie of the Year. They gonna want the guy that was first team all rookie of the year, which is Kendrick Nunn.
They gonna want Duncan, a shooter like that. This
They're not
boy
gonna
ain't
want
even have to
Duncan.
have the ball all the way in
Give you
his
time.
hand.
That's all.
I've never listen. This is what I said. I said if Chris Mullin and Klay Thompson had a baby, it would be Duncan.
Look, they're not getting
this
Duncan.
This boy don't have to have the ball all the way in his hand, and he can make a three.
Oh, he can. They're not getting Duncan, man. They're getting Witchcall, if anything. Like I said, they'll get Tyler Hero.
They don't want Kendrick Nunn. They want Tyler Hero.
No, Miami stay packed, man. They're not doing that.
Hey, it's a possibility. He wants to win now. He got to the final. Look, they had a taste of the finals. It's time they win now, they said. They ready. We got OKC here with their many of picks of the next couple of years, but they got OKC right here again.
Vernon Carey Jr.
Nah, okay. I think they go Jaden McDaniels.
I got Vernon Carey. I mean, not Vernon Carey. I said I got Jalen McDaniels there. I'm with you on Jalen there. All right.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Let's go with Boston for their second pick in the draft.
They're going foreign.
Huh?
They're going foreign.
They're going the foreign ball?
Yeah, they're going foreign way.
I have them actually picking a big man right here. Got them getting Nick Richards from Kentucky.
I don't think he's first round.
I think that's somebody they can work with. I think that's somebody with some potential that they think he can work with.
They got a project down there.
Robert Williams is in a project. I think that guy's a dud. He shows some spurts, but I think he's ultimately a dud.
We on the Thunder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I said Vernon Carey Jr.
We on Boston.
We on Boston. Yeah.
Are we on Boston?
Yeah.
My fault. Hold up. What did I say I have for Boston?
I also think they make a move too. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to bring back Al Horford.
I wouldn't be surprised either because he fit their system. Did y'all say Isaiah Stewart?
I did.
I didn't.
I said Isaiah Stewart earlier. No, I didn't. I said Vernon Carey. And actually, now that you said that, I might actually put Isaiah Stewart there. That's a good pick.
Isaiah Stewart from Washington?
Yep, that's a good pick. I don't believe
in players from Washington, but
hey man, you might have to change it. Look, just like I said about Oregon, you might have to change a little. Yeah.
Hey, that Oregon thing got us, didn't it?
That Oregon thing got us bad.
I'll say Justin Hubert has changed our minds.
The Oregon team definitely got us.
We on the Knicks.
Yeah, we on the Knicks again.
Let's get them. Let's get them some. Let's get them a player from school with some pedigree. Let's go with Nico Mannion. Mannion. Oh.
I thought you were about to say some GTA shit. Nico Bellic. I'm like, all right.
Nico Mannion. I think they go here. I think this is where Vernon Carey Jr. go at.
Okay. I got my guy from we're in the Knicks, right? They still got Julius Randle. They have Julius Randle they have Julius Randle.
No, they got Robinson. Robinson cool. They got Dennis Smith Jr., but I think they trade him.
Nah, but they have my boy RJ Barrett who shows some spurts they can be good.
Yeah, RJ Barrett is what you call him 2.0. Andrew Wiggins 2.0.
I'm going this is tough right here. This is actually the pick that I have. I have Devon Dotson going here from Kansas. That's a pick. Buda Baker.
I got this is what we on the Lakers now, right?
Yep.
We on his beloved Lakers.
Who
you got for your beloved Lakers?
This is where I think Caston Winston's fall to.
That's what you hoping.
That's what you hoping, right?
That honestly, that would be a good look for him to get mentored under LeBron, and he ain't gotta be the man. But I'm taking the bull from Texas Tech, Jameis Ramsey or Amos Ramsey. I don't know, Jameis Ramsey.
But if that's not the pick, I honestly think that the Lakers are going to try to move this pick too. They're trying to get somebody in here with AD and LeBron.
Y'all might take Dennis Smith Jr. from the Knicks.
No, we don't need that.
Bro, he ain't a bad player. Shit, you just had fucking KCP. Fuck you talking about?
We gonna lose. We gonna lose Rondo possibly to free agency. We gonna lose KCP possibly to free agency. And I think
you about to lose Philly Cheese, and you about to lose J.R. Smith.
That's not nothing to lose.
So why couldn't you take Dennis Smith Jr.?
Nah, we got other things. We need a star, superstar even. And I think this pick is going to have to get put with.
And you're gonna lose Twin from Philly.
That's not. I'm not worried about that. This
He
is
give y'all some valuable minutes though. Hold on, that Twin give y'all some valuable minutes.
We're not going to have Kuz next season. We're not going to have
Rondo.
Hopefully get rid of Danny Green next year.
God, y'all keeping him. He ain't gonna make a fucking bucket.
Send him to the Sixers.
No, fuck no.
No. We'll take Al Horford.
I'll give you Al Horford for Danny Green. Fuck that. I'll give you Al Horford for Danny Green. I'll give you Al Horford for Danny Green.
We'll take him.
Danny Green can play some defense.
Yeah, put him right there next to AD.
Yeah, I think honestly he probably would be a good move for y'all because I don't think y'all gonna keep Dwight. I think he goes.
No, Dwight's coming back.
I think JaVale McGee. I don't think y'all lose about 7 players.
No, Jamel Bell McGee's still in the contract.
Oh, I think y'all are. Well, I think y'all lose about a good 4 players then.
Yeah, we might lose Rondo, KCP, and of course the guys we signed late, J.R. Smith, who cares? Dion Waiters, who cares?
Philly Cheese, yeah.
Morris, who cares? So we can replace those guys.
Dion Waiters, I don't understand why he ain't working Miami.
So the guy was hurt all the time.
Realistically, if I can do something with this pick here, I would take this 28th pick, and I would take Kuz and send him for Bogdanovich from Sacramento.
Shit, I'll make one even better for you. I'll give you Josh Richardson for Kuz.
No, we don't want
the 20th pick.
Cool. I think we need a shooter.
Josh Richardson is a shooter.
No, Bogdan is better.
Because he shoot 40% from 3. That mean out of 10 shots, he making 4 of them bitches.
Listen.
Look here. All you need him to do is LeBron make that pass. He made the shot.
Because unfortunately with LeBron, a lot of players, let's go back to Bosh days. You're forcing guys like that to be catching shooters. That's not their game.
That's why Kevin Love ain't the same.
Kuz is not a catch-up. He's not a spot-up shooter. A guy like Bogdan, that's his game. He's like Duncan Robinson in that way, where he's waiting for that opportunity. That's what LeBron and AD need around them. Kuz going to be a star, but with this team, he can't flourish.
Yep. All right, let's go Toronto, and then we got Boston. Toronto,
I got Malachi Flynn.
I got Josh Green.
I think he's a second rounder to me.
Josh Green?
Yeah.
Well, Arizona State. Arizona, they got that pedigree of ball players. I'm just gonna say that. They're ball players.
I'm going
half and half.
I'm gonna say they ball. I ain't never say they were starters. I ain't never say they were superstars. I'm just saying if you needed a ball player, you get one out of Arizona.
I'm going Trey Jones right here.
Damn, we done drafted Trey Jones like 5 times.
I haven't. I haven't touched the guy.
Who was it? Who you talking about?
Trey Jones. I refuse to touch the guy. I think he's trash.
I think Arizona got another player that'll be picked before the guy you just said.
I think Celtics got another pick. How many picks the Celtics got?
Boston, last pick of the first round.
Well, they fleece Boston and they fleece Philadelphia for picks.
They got one from Memphis, didn't they?
They got one from Phoenix. They got one from Memphis. Yep.
He known for robbing motherfuckers for picks, man.
They are. That's their game.
He was always going to draft. What's his name? From Duke.
Yeah, he got us with that.
Yeah, he definitely got it.
He was never going to draft
Lonzo. Oh, Fultz? Oh, no. Yeah, he wasn't going to draft Fultz.
So honestly, I thought y'all was going to draft Fultz, to be honest with you.
We always going to draft Ball. Alonzo Ball was a pick from the rip.
I thought y'all was going to get Fultz. I didn't really think it was going to be the Celtics. I thought it was going to be y'all.
We're going with this last pick, fellas.
Theo Madeline. Or whatever his name is.
From where?
He from overseas.
I'm going Arizona center. Zeke Naji.
I'm actually going to. I didn't know he was in here. That boy got bunnies. He got bunnies. But I'm not gonna pick him here. He's a second round pick. I was talking about Keon Martin's son. he got bunnies, but
nah, you can pick him right there.
Nah,
this is the end of the first round is truly the second round.
5 of these players here is not going to get picked in the first round because you're going to get a couple international guys sneak into the first round like they always do.
Yeah, I said a couple of their names. Y'all ain't hear me because I don't know how to say these names.
You fucked up every one of them.
We all did though. I'm gonna finish this draft out with I'm gonna have him get Ashton Haggins. Okay.
All right. I just think the draft day is going to be more highlighted on all the movement that's going to happen with the trades of picks rather than the players that get picked by the teams that's in the positions already.
Right, I agree with that. It's going to be interesting to see who teams trade back. Are you going to be? I can't wait to see your face when Giannis actually go to the Warriors.
It's not going to happen, man.
That better not happen.
I can't wait to see the league's face, and I'm like, well,
if it do, all three of them can't be together after you go to the Warriors.
If you go to the Warriors, they got to give up Clay.
No, they don't.
I would give up Clay though. I wouldn't hesitate on that.
Guys, you don't have to give
Clay coming off an injury.
You don't have to give up Clay. You don't have to. That's the beautiful thing about it. You don't have to. Like
who you giving up?
You don't. I'm trying to tell you. The Bucks are in the mindset now that you have to. He's not resigning back there regardless. I'm guaranteeing you. This is a guarantee. I don't guarantee many things. He does not resign back there regardless. So either you're going to give up something for the guy or you're going to lose out to him. And he's going to go to that team regardless. So your best bet?
Players?
No. What I'm telling you is Draymond's going to be gone next season. Draymond's gone. Because if they feel like they can trade, because they're going to have to take somebody. So they're going to trade Draymond. They're going to trade the first round pick, and they're going to offload the other.
Draymond runs the offense.
He's not going to have to run their offense. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can have Giannis run that offense. The guy averages 6 assists for a reason. He can have him do that. They trade Draymond. He's out of here. I need Clay and I need Steph to spot up shoot. They're not trading the splash brothers. That's not happening. It's over for them.
I think this is going to be one of the more interesting trade seasons / free agent seasons in a long time because of the top heavy teams. They all got pieces. Golden State got draft picks. They got Wiggins. The Lakers got Cruz. Teams got things to make things happen. I can't wait to see how this shit play out. I think Giannis finished the season with the Bucks and just walks.
If they do that, that's going to be the dumbest thing that they can do. Only reason why is, like I said, you need to get something from them.
You're going to have another decision? You're talking about the decision 4?
Yeah, like literally, you need to get something from the guy. If you get a guy a chance to actually go walk somewhere, that's going to be the dumbest thing they can do. Yeah. But with that being said, guys, we are at the end of our show. Any closing thoughts?
We are coming back next week with round 2.
Yes.
So make sure y'all tune in next week for round 2. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for always keeping that division wide open. Only putting up 3 points. I bet you wish you paid Dak now, don't you? Oh, no, we could do it with Zeke. Like I said, we seen Dak without Zeke. Now we're seeing Zeke without Dak.
I mean, it wasn't a good sight when you seen Dak without Zeke, though.
Do it look like did you see a good sight today? They only put up 3 points. Do it look like a good sight to you? Did you see the man fumble twice today? Mister, I'm holding out till I got paid.
Hey, here's what I'm gonna say. I said they're gonna go 4-2 in these next 6 games. I still
agree. All I need to do is lose 3 games and I won. That's
right. So I can't wait to do.
That's one. They're gonna beat Washington. They lose to the Eagles on that next Sunday. That's 2.
I can't wait to get my free haircut. I can't wait to get my free haircut. I just can't wait.
I mean, lose one more game at that, and I'm just gonna be.
I can't wait to get my free haircut, Dennis. Like I said. Hey, with that being said, to everybody, have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning into the Vault. Thank you for always watching. Stay tuned for another show here coming soon.
Yes.
Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night.